lights. And switch camera views at 5 lights, and away we go. Oh, it looks like the front runners haven't got a good view of this. Oh, what an awful camera view this is. It looks like UJ's gone up 6 positions up into the lead, as they all struggle with the traction going through turns 2. It's been a yellow flag, and that's at turn 2, and that is Kent Chaos off. There must have been some contact, but what a start from UJ. I don't know what happened there at the beginning, and we've got an AI'd smug git. So currently the Red Bull UJ got an absolute outstanding start, made 6 positions before turn 1. Let's have a look at this little trail of cars as they make their way through turns 8 now up to the blind crested of turn 9. King Kong right on the back end of the McLaren of Swanton Bomb, who's lost 3 positions off the start here. He has lost it, and that is right on the exit of the last corner. I'm going to switch on board with the Red Bull of Sloth, who's right on the gearbox of the McLaren of Joker. But we've still got the AlphaTauri's battling it out somewhat. They've both made up a position, with King Kong losing out. There's been a huge gap, and they've got another yellow flag, and that is the Aston Martin. That is by turn 12. Whether drivers are making contact or they're losing. We've got a bit of a battle here, and that is a McLaren and Syme. I think that might have been Syme making the position for P4. Let's go and battle for P2, and that is with the Haas and the Aston Martin. Is he going to be close enough for a move into turn 4? Not quite close enough, but can he get the traction? The Ferrari is so close, and they make contact going through turn 10 there. Oh, we've got the Alpine making a charge down the inside. It's going to be the last of the late breakers. They both give each other enough space as the Williams keeps the position. So they feed through turn 3, P2. And also the McLaren has joined this battle, so we've got a foursome. Oh no, the Aston Martin! No! Ooh, has all of them missed him. Hybrid lost traction going through turn 3 there. And then through turn 15, and then it's who can be bravest on the throttle. We got a yellow flag, and I think that's for the DNF'd retired Aston Martin. It is, and it's finally come to rest to the side of the road. Hopefully that will not, as Matteo is weaving like hell to try and break the toe. Quite happy. Oh, we've got Kent Chaos right on the back end, and he's now made a move past the Red Bull, but the Red Bull's still there. And that is Ken Chaos up now into P9. Cautious on the throttle. Does that track look like there is getting a bit of a grid? And we got, oh, look at that, the Mercedes is taking a lunge. He tried that late lunge down the inside of turn 10, and the Williams is very cautious and wary of that. And now we've got the Alpine going down the inside. Oh, be cautious. A little tap at the wheels. Oh, it looked like the McLaren almost lost it. Let's go on board with the Red Bull so we get front row seats. He's going to think of a move around the outside into turn 1. Not really much of a position there. And he's going to have to wait really much of an overtaking position, but Haas has gone extremely wide on the exit of turn 3. Is he going to send one down the inside? Oh no, where are we doing? And the Mercedes creeps down the inside of turn 4, and he has finally made his tyres gone. Let's have a look at tyres. Imagine everyone knows. So let's have a look at the pace of Smudgett, because he's the first one to go on the intermediates. It's on some wets. So, oh, look at that! The Mercedes puts his DRS, and he's made a beautiful move. Oh, and the Red Bull's going to still try to make a move down the inside and try and retake that position. A fantastic move by the Mercedes. Turns his ERS on as soon as he gets that car straightened up, and he is now leading this race, and looks to aim to push and create a gap. On the looks of this, I don't know whether the Red Bull has just lost the tyres and he's just pushed too hard, too early. As Newt is right on the back end of the other Mercedes, and he's looking to take P14. As they round turn 5. Haas really needs to build out. The Haas really needs to get past this Red Bull, who's holding him up somewhat. He's right in his gearbox, and look at that. The Red Bull has come into the pits, and as there's no one currently battling it out at the moment. Let's stay on board with UJ and see what tyres he puts on. It is the intermediates, so he's going to be the first driver on the intermediates. Yeah, that was extremely well done, and he set another purple first sector as well. He is literally lighting those tyres up and getting them working extremely well. So Chaos Griffin and Chaos and Griffin, the only ones yet not to pit for the intermediates. Just got to be cautious that they don't start losing too much grip, and that's when accidents happen. So we've got now a three-way battle. Oh, it's a late last-minute bomb, and that was for the AlphaTauri. The Alpine was very, very good to spot that, and I'll tell you what, give him credit, gave him plenty of space. As UJ has set the fastest lap again, a 1:31.7. He is not struggling on those tyres. Three-way battle. Oh, there, and I think it was a blue flag in there. We've also seen a 3-second time penalty for Easy Life, currently in the Alfa Romeo. As UJ gets the fastest lap. Oh, if someone went deep, we've now got the Alpine. Oh, this is going to end in tears. Oh, what a little battle. And look at that, the Alfa Romeo is going to get down the inside of the Alpine. What about the McLaren? He's wanting to double overtake at turn 9. And that is put the Williams right on the back end of the Alpine. He's going to do the lunge down the inside. Not quite. Oh, he's got fantastic traction. He's going to try round the outside. What about the switcheroony? Down the long straight we go. Oh, but look at this. We've got the Alfa Romeo now down the inside into turn 1. And I think that is going to be job done, but he's going to... Oh, was there contact? There might have been some little bit of contact. That is going to put the Alpine right on the back end. That will quite clean going through turn 1, but there might have been a little bit of contact between the McLaren and the Alfa Romeo going through turn 2. We want DRS, that's what we want. Do it for Dietrich. I can never pronounce his name. He would have wanted you to battle, agonisingly close, but just with no DRS. Oh, we finally got a move, and look at that. We've got Smug. He's going to get down the inside. There's going to be contact. There's a little bit of wheel banging, and finally Smug has made his way past. But what about the McLaren? Is he going to have the ERS? He's going to possibly send his car around the outside. Is the Alfa Romeo going to go slightly deep? And he's held it. Back end, deploying all of his ERS, getting closer and closer. This straight line speed he's got, he definitely did not have a wet setup on. Oh no, there's contact from Syme. Oh no. Oh, and he's broken. I think he's slowing down to let the Red Bull through. But it was enough to just... Oh, we've got a yellow flag. I think that's just for a slow moving back marker. Staying on board with the Williams. Yeah, our shot racers, we've got 2 AlphaTauris battling out. Are we going to see a switch of the AlphaTauris before the end of this race? They separable the entirety of this race. There's 3-way battles everywhere. Oh, we got Buckle now, made his way past the Alpine. The Alpine's still going to try around the outside. And look at this, the McLaren. Is the Alpine going to try around the outside into turn 5? There's a closing door, but he's going to try the switch back. He's going to try down the inside of turn 7. McLaren knows he's there, as the Alpine is going to try and fit somewhere through this little battle. They switch back on board with the leader of this race, who unfortunately did have one little tangle with UJ, but he's just coming around turn 16 now, and he's going to come across the line, takes a checkered flag here in Catalonia, Barcelona, and takes the win. And the Haas is going to come across the line and take a well-deserved P2. Very unfortunate for the Red Bull. Was in the lead of the race from the beginning up until that contact. Takes P3. AlphaTauri, well, look at that. Swanson Bomb takes P5. Has split the AlphaTauris. So P4, 50 Gent. Swanson Bomb P5. Levi Hughes at P6. Kent Chaos is going to come across the line, P7. Still got a few coming into the last sector now. Some that have been lapped. We've got Sainsy, who's going to finish in P4 League Racing. Stream commentating. Very good races. I mean, to say they only had, what was it, one DNF, I think, especially in the rain as well.